Do we like my jingle bells? Hey guys, what's up? It's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, and if you've come back, thank you so much. Welcome to Bookmas Day number 3. I am so excited for today's video because of course it's time for our monthly TBR. I cannot believe we're in December. This year has just flown by. But of course I thought because it is Bookmas and Christmas is coming up, I wanted to do something cute for my little TBR video. So I thought, why don't we unwrap my December TBR together? So I do have 10 books here, and in my little like pudding cup here I've got like 10 in paper, so we're just going to randomly pick one to open. I have pre-selected these. Most of them are Christmas, some of them are ones that are just priority. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys what is on the agenda this month. So guys, without further ado, grab a drink, let's get comfy, let's get cozy, and let's get right on into the video. Alright, as I said, you guys, I do have 10 books in here, and in my little mug here I've just literally got like 10 little slips of paper, and I'm going to randomly I didn't really have anything else to put this in, so I said Christmas mug, why not? So I've got 10 in here. So let's see. The first one off the rank is book number 10 off the rank. Okay, let's pull it out. Okay, cute little gingerbread house. I'm excited for this one. Yay! Okay, so the first book that I have on my TBR for this month is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. This is by Megan Quinn. Now, for those who've been following me for a while, you'll know that I only have ever read one other book by Megan Quinn, and it was A Not So Meet Cute. Was not my favorite. However, I've said a few times now that I'm giving authors second chances. Like, I'm not just going to read one book by them, and if I don't like it, like completely write them off. And I've just heard some very interesting things about this one in particular that really intrigued me, and it just looks so stinking cute. Like, how gorgeous is the cover? I love it. So this is obviously going to be inspired by The Grinch. So I will read the back for you guys. It says, every Kringle in Kringletown celebrated Christmas a lot, but Coal Black on Whistler Lane unfortunately did not. As his fellow citizens decorate their quaint town brimming with carols and glad tidings, Cole wants nothing more than to hibernate the winter away. But his dreary plans are thwarted when his nemesis, Story Taylor, interesting, moves in next door to care for her aunt, Cindy. Immediately, his new neighbor turns his world into a real-life nightmare before Christmas, especially when she decides to enter the town Christmas Kringle contest, which she's determined to win. But Cole's got other ideas in mind. Entering the competition himself, he's planning to beat Story at her own game by pretending this Grump's heart has grown 3 sizes this season and he's fallen for the girl next door. But the competition isn't the only thing that's starting to heat up, so are Cole and Story's feelings for each other. Before they know it, things are starting to get very complicated, and all it takes is one night for someone to steal it all. A candy cane filled, enemies to lovers, festive, fake dating romance to spice up everyone's stockings this Christmas. This just sounds so good. I've also just heard, it's funny they say candy cane filled. I've just heard some things about a candy cane, okay? And I can't ignore that. Yeah, I'm very excited. That is book number 1 for the TBR. Alrighty. Book number 2 that we are pulling is number 5. Funny, we had 10 and we had 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, we got some little candy cane wrapping paper. I wrapped these a while ago, so some of them I like can't remember. Oh, cute! Okay, so funnily enough, this is actually a second one in a series, and I believe the other one is in the stack somewhere. But this is a Holly Jolly Ever After, and this is by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. So this is part of a little interconnected standalone series. I'll just see what they're called. A Christmas Notch novel. Yeah, so yeah, I'll pull the other one out in a minute, but this is number 2 again, interconnected standalones, so you can read them as their own, like I said. So this one says, opposites attract in a spicy holiday rom-com. When actress Winnie Baker agrees to star in a steamier than a steaming mug of mulled wine Christmas movie, she has just one concern. How can she be sultry on screen when she's never been sultry in real life? Callum Lieberman, that's a hard last name. Callum Lieberman is an ex-boy band member now known exclusively for his reputation in the bedroom, thanks to a rogue spicy tape. And he's got just the experience she needs. But when Winnie and Callum need to keep this research purely professional, they say opposites attract, and that makes this co-stars with benefits setup extremely dangerous indeed. This one sounds so exciting. I just feel like it's gonna be so interesting, I feel style. I feel like a lot of Christmas novels can fall into the same sort of trap, but I kind of like that this one is a little bit different. So yeah, book number 2, A Holly Jolly Ever After. Alrighty. Number 3 off the pile. Can you guys even see these? I think you can. Oh, okay, we had 2. This one is number 2. Another one of that stripy paper. Okay. Oh my God, I got the wrong way. This is Love in Winter Wonderland by Abiola Bello. This one's actually super interesting because I don't know if you guys have these in the States, but if you live in Australia, you might know what I'm talking about. You know, when you go to the mall sometimes and in the center, they'll have those little like pop-up stalls. We have some here where they'll do a setup of like $5 books or $7 books. So like every single book that you see on the table is between like $5 to $7, which is super cheap. Anyway, I went past one a couple of weeks ago and I ended up finding 3 Christmas books, I want to say. Maybe 2. That's where I found this one as well. But this one was sitting on that table and it just sounds so cute because from memory, it takes place in like a bookstore and I just think that sounds so cozy. So this says, a hopeless romantic Christmas love story set in a Black-owned bookshop. That's right. Trey is popular, handsome, and works at his family's beloved bookshop, Wonderland. Ariel is quirky, creative, and desperately in need of a Christmas temp job. An opening at Wonderland is the answer, but Trey and Ariel take an instant disliking towards each other. With Wonderland on the brink of shutting down, can they put aside their differences and stop the doors closing before Christmas Eve? An enemies to lovers against the clock romance that's guaranteed to warm readers' hearts. I just think that sounds so sweet. Even like, look at the art, like the character art. I'm obsessed with, I know like it's been around for a few years now, but I just think cartoon covers of books really, for me at least, like really entice me to want to read a book, and it really does work on so many people. Like look how cute that is on the inside there. I just thought that was so sweet. Will Trey and Ariel find their happily ever after? So yeah, book number 3 is Love in Winter Wonderland. I'll laugh if we pull all of the Christmas books first and then the rest are just like the non-Christmas books, because I've got some non-Christmas books in here. So, because there's some that I just want to read / need to read. Okay. Next is number 8. We're just literally getting rid of all of this. I like tried to break up the paper, but I guess all of the candy cane ones wanted to go first. Ah, here we go. Here's a non-Christmas one. Okay, so we have Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. Now, I just want to quickly chat and preface this. So I said to you guys this year that I have to read Throne of Glass, at least start it, because I just like know I was so behind. If you guys have been following me, you'll know that I did read the first 2 books when I was in middle school. That was a long time ago. And I want to restart and go again. So I read Throne of Glass again 2 months ago now, and I said I need to at least have reread Crown of Midnight before the end of the year so I can start 2025 fresh. Another series that I'm trying to do this with is, and I mentioned this in my November reading wrap up, Binding 13 and the Boys of Tommen series. I'm going to be doing that as a reading vlog next year because I feel like I just want to read, like I want to sit down and binge all those books together, whereas Throne of Glass is something that I feel like I need to spread out because it's so big. So I can't again tell you what this one is about, but it is book number 2. So yeah, I said to you guys I'm definitely going to read this before the end of the year. So yeah, that's book number 4. My feet are falling asleep on this floor. All right. Okay, book number 1. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't look at it. Maybe I should just like unwrap it and then go from there. I should just look at it. Eee! Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. Okay, oh my god, I forgot that I did this one. Okay, book number 5 is Whiskey Business, and this is by Elliot Fletcher. I have been wanting to read this book for such a long time, and when I went book shopping a few weeks ago, I ended up seeing that this was out in Australia, like traditionally published. So I was like, oh my god, that is my sign. So of course I bought it. From memory, I believe that this is like to do with like she's an actress, and I think he's like a whiskey distiller or something like that. It says he's grumpy, she's sunshine, together it's whiskey business. So the back says, 1 flirty Hollywood actress, 1 grumpy Scottish Islander, 1 magnetic connection. When her acting career hits rock bottom, Hollywood star April Sinclair returns to her Scottish hometown on the Isle of Skye to lick her wounds. In desperate need of distraction, she sets her sights on restoring her family whiskey distillery to its former glory. Okay. but she wasn't expecting short-tempered and totally irresistible Malcolm McCabe to be the one in charge. Master distiller Mal has three loves in his life: whiskey, his dog, and silence. He has no time for the pampered princess, even if said princess is the one who got away. She'll get bored and run back to her glamorous world eventually. But their shared desire to save the distillery will mean working a lot closer than either of them might wish. I just like, look at that cover, you guys. Like, that is so stinking cute. I just feel like, again, I'm going to eat it up. And it's nice and short. The words are nice and big, you know. I feel like it's just going to be a nice palette cleanser. The reason I've put a few like non-Christmas books in here is because I don't want to be like reading, you know, bang, 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 Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. I feel like, again, I need to like break it up or I might go insane. All right, book number 6, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Book number 6. Okay. Is book number 3. It's funny, we've got like 4, 6, 7, 9 left. Okay. And finally we got this little candy cane wrapping. We haven't had one of these yet. Okay, cool. I should have brought a bag up here for all the rubbish. Alrighty, book number 6 is Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. I have had this sitting on my shelf for such a long time. Like, I think I bought this last year for Christmas and I did not read it. So I said this definitely needs to go on the TBR because I now have some of the other books in this series and I know this is number 1. I mean, you can read them out of order, but I do want to start with the Christmas one. So I believe this is obviously to do with like a Christmas tree farm. So let's read the back. This says, a handsome, freckled data analyst, a messy, optimistic Christmas tree farm owner, a small town with the best hazelnut lattes on the East Coast. In an effort to save the Christmas tree farm she's loved since she was a child, Stella enters a contest with Insta-famous influencer Evelyn St. James. With the added publicity and its huge cash prize, she just might be able to save the farm from its financial woes. There's just one problem. To make the farm seem like a romantic destination for the holidays, she's lied on the application and said that she owns Love Light Farms with her boyfriend. Only, there is no boyfriend. Enter best friend Luca Peters. He just came home for some hot chocolate and somehow got a farm and a serious relationship in the process. Will their fake love affair save Love Light Farms in time for Christmas? I didn't know this was Best Friends to Lovers. I don't know, guys. This might be like such an unpopular opinion. I love Best Friends to Lovers. I don't know what it is. Friends to Lovers is okay. Best Friends to Lovers like gets me. Like Childhood Friends to Lovers is like such an underrated trope in my opinion. Let me know if you guys feel the same. But yeah, like I said, this is like a priority of the Christmas books because I've had it for like longer and it is nice and short. I think it's only like 300 pages, so super cute. Okay, book number 7, is it? 7? 777 is book number 9. I think I know what this one is because it's so short. Potentially. Actually, no, maybe. No, I think I know what this is. Yeah, I know what this is. Okay, so book number 9 is going to be a reread for me because it's cozy and you guys know I'm like the only fan of this book. I feel like no one else loves this book as much as I do. I'm going to do a reread of A Court of Frost and Starlight. This is the Christmas special, okay? Because it's just like a little palette cleanser that does come between A Court of Wings and Ruin and A Court of Silver Flames. And literally all this book is this happy, silly, giddy, I mean there's a bit of like angst, but happy, silly, giddy time with like our main characters from the ACOTAR series, just having a good old time over Christmas. And I love it. I annotated it to the high heavens because I love it so much. Again, can't tell you what this is about, but it does like follow the gang through the winter solstice. I can't wait to get back into this. You can see the smile on my face. I just love this book so much. It's, like I said, I think this is also like the only novella I've given 5 stars, which just shows how insane I am. Okay, that's it. Guys, can you hear the jingling the whole time too? And if you can, I'm so sorry. So book number 7 is Court of Frost and Starlight. Alrighty. How many we got left? I was like, have I got 3 slips in here? Like, I don't even know. Okay. Book number 8 is number 6. Oh, this is a good one too. I forgot that I had this. Book number 8 is so stinking cute and I can't believe I found this. It is Hate Mail. This is by Donna Marchetti. Again, another one that I just picked up at my bookstore because I'd seen it floating around on social media and then I was like, oh, the health dish. This says there's a fine line between love and hate. And look at that cover, you guys. I just think that is so cute. Okay, so this says, Naomi and Luca have been pen pals since 5th grade. I love pen pals. I forgot about this. Okay, well, more like bitter rivals caught in an epic battle of insults and verbal jousting. Okay, maybe not. What starts as a hilarious chain of hate-filled letters slowly develops into a friendship spanning coasts and years. That is until one day, years later, when the letters suddenly stop. It's been 2 years since Naomi last heard from Luca, 2 years since the letter that changed everything. But when a new envelope turns up out of the blue at her desk at the local news station, Naomi is determined not to let Luca have the final word. Oh my god, that sounds so cute. I can't wait. This is another one that's just nice and short and cute. Like, what is this, like about 340 pages? Another palette cleanser that's going to be nice for this month. Yeah, I've not read anything by Donna Marchetti before, so let me know, guys, if there's anything else, if this is her debut. I don't know, but you all know I'm a sucker for a pretty cover, so I don't know. And the concept sounds good. I really love pen pals. I haven't read too much pen pals, so this will be nice for me to add like potentially another one to my recommendation list. Alrighty, book number 9. Oh, okay, I guess we'll go for this little one. Is book number 4. It's a nice big one. Oh yeah, okay. Alrighty, so this is that first one in the series I was telling you guys about. This is A Merry Little Meet Cute. This is by, again, Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. So that's the first one in, I've forgotten what this series is called, but it is part of that series, which I have now forgotten. I got this book secondhand, you guys, at a Lifeline Book Fest earlier this year, and I've just realized I think there's mold on the bottom. So I think I need to keep this separate. I can't believe this. This is a travesty. That's really sad. Okay, anyways. This book says, my foot's asleep. So, what is going on today? This says, when B. Hobbs takes... Why am I reading it like that slow? Okay, I gotta stop. This says, when B. Hobbs takes the lead in a squeaky clean romantic Christmas movie, there are only 3 rules. 1, don't get involved with anyone on set. 2, don't tell anybody what you do for a living. And 3, don't get what? Oh, it's the same thing. 3, definitely don't get involved with anyone on set. And 3B, seriously. Now she's filming in Christmas Notch, a small town with Christmas trees and festive tunes all year round. But Bee's got a secret identity to hide, and it's not family friendly. And her co-star, Nolan Shaw, an ex-boy band member infamous for his own X-rated antics, not only knows it, but is secretly her biggest fan. When things start to heat up with them on set, Bee and Nolan must keep this steamy affair under wraps or risk ruining everything. I just know I'm gonna eat this up. Guys, I wanna like start this now. There's a map in it too. Guys, romance books hardly ever have maps in them unless they're like small town cowboy ones. Cute. Oh my god, guys, I wanna read this. So exciting. Okay, that's book number 9. Alrighty, and our final book is the 10th book here, but it is book number 7. So I think I remember what this one is, but we will see. No, I do remember what this is, because I'm so excited to read it. Okay, and our 10th and final book on the December TBR is so exciting. And I've never heard of this book before, never heard of this author, but when I saw it, I said, this is like, oh, my world's colliding, okay? 10th and final book on the December TBR. Now, look, guys, I'm not even gonna get to all these, probably not. They're just there as options. They are what I would like to read, not needing to read. Okay, 10th and final book is The Gentle Art of Fortune Hunting by KJ Charles. This is like gay Bridgerton. And I was like, I am here. I am here. Look at this. This just looks so stinking cute. And it's nice and short, nice palette cleanser again. It's only like what? 300 pages. Okay. This says, I'm so excited. This says, Robin Loxley and his sister Marianne are the hit of the season. So attractive and delightful that nobody looks behind their pretty faces. Until Robin sets his sights on Sir John Hart, Hartlebury's heiress niece. The notoriously graceless baronet isn't impressed by good looks or fooled by false charm. He's sure Robin is a liar, a fortune hunter, and a heartless, greedy fraud, and he'll protect his niece whatever it takes. Then, just when Hart thinks he has Robin at his mercy, things take a sharp left turn. And as the grumpy baronet and the glib fortune hunter start to understand each other, they also find themselves starting to care more than either of them possibly thought. Can a Professional Rogue Earn an Honest Happy Ever After? I just think that is so cute. I just know it's gonna be good. There are more books in this series too, I believe. I don't know what the series is called, but it's from the Gentleman of Uncertain Fortune series, so there we go. That is our 10th and final book on the December TBR. All right, you guys, let's do a quick little recap. All right, let's do a little recap. So the first book on the TBR is The Grump Who, nope, How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. Like I said, I'm so excited for this. I feel like this is gonna be like high on the priority list. We've got a Jolly Ever After by Sierra Simone and Julie Murphy. This one, it's a holly jolly ever after. I feel like this one I'm like the most excited. I don't know. I'm excited for all of these. Then we have Love in Winter Wonderland, which is that bookshop story. I'm so excited for this too. We've got Crown of Midnight because I promised you guys I was gonna make progress on this, and I promised myself too that I was gonna make progress on this. Then we have Whiskey Business by Elliot Fletcher. This sounds so good. Guys, just side note, I read another book that was set in like, set in Ireland, not Scotland. Never mind, scratch that. Then we have Love Light Farms by BK Borison. I'm excited for this because then I can finally get into this series and read the other ones that I have, because obviously they're all seasonal, so there's 4 books, 1 for each season, you know? Then my reread of A Court of Frost and Starlight. I don't care what you guys say, this is the Christmas special, and if none of you reread this during Christmas, I don't know what's happening. Then we had Hate Mail by Donna Marchetti, another like pen pals one I'm so excited for. Then a Merry Little Meet Cute, again by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. I find it super interesting that authors collaborate. I just think it's interesting, but it's like, how do you focus and like know what's yours, and I don't know. Interesting to me. And then finally, The Gentle Art of Fortune Hunting by KJ Charles. So yeah. Alrighty, you guys, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking through all the way to the end. If you did, I really, really appreciate it. What is on your December TBR? Are you guys like strictly Christmas reads? Are you not a Christmas reader at all? Because I know when I did my October TBR, people were saying to me like, I don't read any spooky books, I only read my normal books, or some people will be like, I only read witchy books. So let me know if you guys are strictly all Christmas, strictly like regular TBR, or if you're like me and you try to like mix it through, you know, mix it up a little bit, add variety. As always, you guys, if you aren't already, you are more than welcome to follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. I'll leave my handles on the screen and in the description. And if you'd like to, you can like this video and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you are hitting the notification bell. That way you're notified each time a brand new video goes up. Because tomorrow, guys, is Bookmas day number 4, and I believe we're going Christmas book shopping. I know I've just done the TBR, but do I still want to go Christmas book shopping? Yes, and I will be. Let me just triple check that that's what we're doing tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we're going book shopping. And I also have a very, very, very exciting guest with me tomorrow too, so you'll see her in the video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by again. I really, really appreciate it. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a lovely day or a lovely night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.